Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another part of Prey 2017. We're nearing the end. Oh, there's a transcribe. I didn't even hear that. This. Come on. Oh wait, what? I didn't play it properly, I think. There we go.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We will hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
I mean, how can I even let you even be the one to help me anyways? Alright, station map. Let's see, where do we need to go to get to... Okay, we need to go to the life support to destroy the ship. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that the null wave is going to be useful anyways. I know some people might be like, oh, you should do that because it's gonna be like the only way to get... Oh, we can even get out too. We're still able to get out. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, we're going to life support. Alright, so we're going to the life support, and that's where we're gonna get to go to the power plant, because the power plant is not accessible via anywhere else. Whoa, what was that? Okay, that's probably the lobby. Wow, there's some black inks going in this area. Alright, nothing here. Oh, my bad. I forgot I alt-tabbed again. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so far this is very, very, like, close to the end. I'm not gonna try to do the multiple ending stuff. I may do the escaping one, but I will probably restart a save file that's probably like a lot earlier, so that I can see whatever that is. I'm not gonna do the coral one, the one where he tell us to use a null wave, because I know for a fact that I will be dead meat anyways, because it's pointless to because you have to go out there. Like, the coral is outside, it's not inside the ship, like not literally in the ship. It's outside the freaking ship.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually.
Come here.
Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Oh, you're corrupted. Alright, well... Wait, is it... Are you still alive? Oh, you're still alive.
An appointment? Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. This won't take long. Good as new. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Alright. We're still alive here. Alright. Shoot anything you see. Alright, alright. We gotta go this way. Okay, got it. Alright, we're gonna run for it. We're gonna have to make a run for it. I don't wanna fight anymore. I'm tired of the fighting. Careful. Fortify. Hacking. I don't need to hack actually, but whatever, I'll hack, I guess. I didn't really want to hack. I accidentally forgot that. I already have it like where it's like looking for stupid stuff anyways. See. Alright, cool. That should be fine for now.
Proximity sensor reset.
Ah. Ugh. Holy crap. Not a good thing. Gonna go. Gonna go. Gonna go. Gonna go. Gonna go. I don't want to die. I just like I didn't know he was blocking the way from that side. All right, so it's kind of like it clearly does the it kind of makes the level. Yeah, so it sort of blocks anywhere that you don't need to go anymore because this is the ending of the game already. So it's either choose to save the ship or destroy the ship with yourself. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much of an option, unless you can escape and destroy the ship at the same time, but that's very less likely, I think. Alright, well, we just need to get going. Alright, down we go. Oh god, the gas.
Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open. Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or...
Hey, medical operator. I'm gonna have to run. I mean, at the very least, I mean, if I was to come back here into the power plant next time around, I could have gotten some good stuff. Why you opened up? What? It's like it expected me to, like... To get in here, I guess. Oh! Ah! What? That still hurts me? What the hell? Alright, here we go. Alright. Self-destruct button. Oh, there we go. Alright, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's blow this ship to pieces. Like Independence Day. There it is. There it is. Ready to go. Ready to go.
Kill them. Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell lines. Do it.
Wait, what?
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry,
All right.
Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
I'm walking the wrong way. Alright, got it. Oh man, I forgot the guy. Oh my god, they destroyed the ship's staircases again. I forgot about that. Got it. Oh god. Oops. Forgot about that. Oh no. Alright, got it. We need to jump from across from here. Alright, there we go. Alright, gotta be careful with those arms. Those arms are gonna be a little bit dangerous. Oh god, there's a technopath. Why? Why? Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't kill this technopath. Oh god, I didn't kill that technopath. I knew there was something that I forgot. Alright. Gotta go upwards more. I gotta go this way. I think. But then, isn't the stuff I did was like repaired already by this point? Oh, there we go. Done. I don't need to do anything. I forgot about this. I forgot about the elevator. Alright, let me heal up for a bit first. Let me go that. I had to throw that heal up. Alright, let's get going. Alright, now the tough part is getting out of here. Because we need to get to the bridge, and the bridge is like all the way up there. Into the Arbitorium, actually. Yeah, the Arbitorium is the where all that is at. Hey, med operator.
Good to see you again, Dr.
Dangerous level of
Diagnosing.
explosive gas. Warning.
Superficial injuries.
Dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
I'll have you
Please
feeling better
evacuate
soon.
and avoid all
Don't forget to
open
complete
flames
a
or
patient
sparks
questionnaire.
until repairs can be made.
Oh, shite. Oh, no. He's coming after us.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid...
I need to figure out how to get out of here. That's my question here. I can't remember how I got it. Oh, never mind. I got it. Oh, ow. Okay.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid...
Alright, so it's kind of like parkour now. Oh, God. It's kind of like parkour almost now, because you have to keep running for it. And I like that my stamina's up to the point where I don't need to worry. Oh my God, it's like no end to this at all. Oh my God. So basically we found out the truth, which is basically, I'm trying to think here. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking, but I'm thinking, like, is this all inside my head? Like, Talos 1 is basically in my head. And right now, I'm just trying to fight for my life, basically. And this is basically how I fight for my life. Running. Okay, not what I wanted, but okay. Oh, no. Alright, so I'm guessing that this is, like, all these things that the weavers are weaving, basically, is all for, like...
Insufficient time inventory.
It's kind of like a sort of, like, shattering in memory or something. I feel like it's a shattering in memory. That's what I feel like. It's like each part of it is, like, weaving something that I don't understand. And, like, it mixed whispers and such like that. Although it feels like it's a thread of memory, it's just, I don't know, it just feels kind of like data being corrupted in a way, because it has that flowing look to it, or like a cracked look to it sometimes. Alright, we need to go to the Arbitorium. We're going to ignore the lobby, of course. We don't need the lobby anymore. We're not fighting anymore. We're just going to just jump into the ending here, so we don't have to deal with it. Alright, let's see. Arbitorium. I know where the bridge is at. The bridge is in the Arbitorium where we left the chef to die. Imagine the ship gets broke, like this elevator gets broken down because of the fact that, look at the black goo though. Like imagine the ship just like, or the elevator just gets destroyed and we can't go any further. We have to walk our way back and stuff. That'd be the worst. Oh, hey. Okay, let's go. So we need to get to the bridge now. We basically need to get to the bridge and find the final activation thing. It feels like Alex is experimenting crap on me, and like we couldn't fight against the Typhon stuff. That's what it is, I think. That's how I feel like. That's how I feel like it. Or maybe, oh, maybe Alex is tricking me to believe that I should turn the Neurowave on to clear out the Typhon. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. Oh, crap. This is weird. This is so weird. Okay, let me get... I forgot about the fact that these things are really broken. Ow. Okay, the bridge this way. I don't know which is real and which is not.
Our resident counselor, Dr. Cole, would like to encourage anyone experiencing symptoms of disturbed sleep, chronic death.
Alright. Over here, over here, over here. Come on, come on. There we go. Is it also no... Okay, yeah, there's also no gravity here either. Alright, so, I don't know. It's just like, there's so many theories to it right now. I don't know. It's just so many things going on. I don't know what to think here. It's just, so many things are going in my head, and I'm like, what's the ending all about? What is this going to be? Because they flash these things at me where it's like, oh, Alex did something to us while we were in the chair, and he has like these operators, and this like whole town, or this whole imaginary like city looking place was in fact a sort of like memory as well or something. Alright, we gotta go over here. Terminal is upstairs. Got it. I already opened up that area, so... Yep, this is the staircase up. No, that's not it. Where was the staircase up again? I forgot. Oh, there it is. Alright, I don't know which to believe. I believe January is kind of like my own thing.
Morgan, everything is ready. Now that the keys are armed, the order to execute is given from Captain Mark's terminal. I'm not able to execute. That responsibility is yours.
I hope this is the right solution, no matter what, but...
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed. Next and final topic. Your mind is free of significant Typhon neuromods. I believe the risk you pose to Earth is minimal. However, despite my belief, I cannot act against my directives. On the other hand, if I were to suffer irreparable system damage, I would be unable to interfere with your escape. You already have the keycard to Alex's escape pod. Goodbye, Morgan.
Imminent. Please.
Oh, so January wants me to
Talos
either
1.
escape or not. I don't know. Should I escape? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna run to it, but of course, I'm going to just save, I guess, at that point, and then see what difference is there. All right, let me save game. There we go. Save it there. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save here, just because I want to see what happens if I were to come back and fight for my life, I guess.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
Alright, well, I mean, I can't... I have to wait for the 6 minutes, really? The 7 minutes? I mean, it's more like they really want me to just, like... They really just want me to wait it out, but it's, like, weird because...
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Wait, I didn't realize there was a floor in here. Or I forgot about the floor in here, probably. Well, let me see if I can talk to January still, because he seems to have some knowledge about something else. Probably. Probably has something else in mind.
You really should go before it's too late. I'll stay. The blast will annihilate me.
Yeah?
Goodbye, Morgan.
January, you were the
Warning,
one guy who I
reactor
trusted so
detonation
much.
imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I just carry this guy. I'm just gonna wait. Oh wait, he had... Oh... I didn't see that. He was holding on to the thing right there on the side. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it off. I'm just gonna wait. Wait until I die, and then I'll come back, and then I'll redo the whole, like... What happens if I escaped?
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Can I use it, really? Oh, wait. I could have used this earlier, wasn't it? That's strange.
I keep having this dream.
Oh crap, the FPS is pretty low. Wait, that's it? Oh, well, I'm gonna silence this music, hopefully, but... Honestly, this music is really interesting that they're having, they're putting onto this credit scene. It's really cool. I like the music in the background here. The music in the background is great. Alright, I'm gonna lower the music anyways because I'm gonna silence it when I hopefully edit this. When I edit this, I gotta remember to silence it. Alright, so the ending, it says that I always have this dream. That leads me to believe that something is going on, and that, I don't know, it just feels like... So the chair was to quicken the timer, I guess. That's what I'm thinking, because the chair looked like it was to quicken the timer a bit. But I was wanting to not escape anyways. I was choosing to just stick with the death. Whoa. Is that when everything happened, I guess? Oh yeah, that's... I see. So they show us how the madness started with this particular place with all the neuros coming in, the typhons coming in. I see. So that's how it went and then spread across this whole place. And I'm guessing that there would be poltergeists coming in out of nowhere. But a lot of them went to this cafeteria, I'm guessing. Oh, there's a phantom right there. Man, this is one of the most unique credit scenes I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Alright, so I'm gonna go back into the game and look for the other... Oh god, there's another... Oh gosh. And it turns that into a typhon, yep. So, like, I'm gonna go back in there and see what happens if I escaped the station, or the ship, after that happened. And then if there's a different ending out of it, then I can probably judge it better. I'm sorry if I'm a bit, like, commentary, like, dryness right now, because it's just, I'm just a bit sleepy still, a little bit. Alright, but I want to talk about Prey 2017. In my mind, I'm kind of thinking that this game is really awesome. It's really cool. It has a lot of, like, things to it that makes this game really interesting and unique. The glue gun especially is the best and the biggest thing out of this game, I think, that's unique, because you get to create something that is amongst the ranks of, like, a Gmod's physics gun, where you can just grab things with a physics gun and just, like, or not Gmod, the Half-Life gravity gun as well, and the Half-Life physics gun. Like, all that kind of sits around the ranks of what the glue gun should be, is exactly, which is interesting. It's really interesting, honestly. Oh, there's more. Okay, I thought it was like that's it. I was like, what? So it's how interesting that is. Like, that's where that's the mechanic that's interesting. And I talked about this probably earlier on, that the glue gun is really interesting. It's unique and stuff like that. And then you have the other stuff that are a typical sort of gun that you would probably see in a game. Minus the Q-beam, of course. Q-beam is also unique, but it's not super unique. It's something interestingly good. Even stun gun is almost, like, kind of unique, because there are some games that do have stun guns and some that don't. Interesting. There's all these voices to these, like, characters, which is crazy. Celebrity acquisition? Acquisition? What? Okay. But yeah, the game overall is fantastic. Story is really, really good. Or not, the story's not really, really good. The story is good, actually, because the story seems to be so... The story seems to be very deterministic on how the player plays. So if the player kills these bunch of people, like the people on the ship, they end up getting less help. They end up getting, like, sort of sad or disappointed in how they do things or go around the ship doing things. Like, I felt disappointed when I had to kill people, and the achievement said that I had to kill everyone on the ship, and it's like, I don't know, is that, like, anything of the point that's interesting? Is this, like, really necessary, or is it not? Like, I just felt like it was just sort of like a way to just give somebody who has, like, a mindset of evilness. Like, they want to play it the dirty way, the evil way, and kill everyone and turn into a typhon in general. But then again, I'm like, that's the way, that's the one that steers towards, like, the really bad ending, the really, really, like, crazy I turn into a phantom kind of ending. While the other one is just saving people and turning on the null wave to save yourself. But then I'm thinking I think I sit in the middle, actually, because I killed a bunch of people and explode the ship at the same time, when in fact that's two things that just goes across in, like, in a different direction, which destroying the ship is basically in the same direction of killing everyone, but at the same time I did save somebody. I did save a bunch of other random people as well every time, and then I ticked their quests to help them out, and then I kill them afterwards, which seems to me that is the only way to get things, like, going, I guess, in that sense. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just that was the case. I like the game's decision on, like, the decision making. Like, you get to choose, and there's, like, a lot of possibilities of what you can get in terms of an ending. I don't think there's just, like, 2 endings. I feel like there's, like, 5 or 10 if there is any. But at most, I think that the one ending that I have here is the most confusing one, I think. Because this one is not really that, like... It gives you that kind of sense of Doom 2015 feeling. If you haven't seen my Doom 4 Let's Play, I recommend you check that out. I'll probably put it in the annotations at the outro here. But, like... The ending seems to have a sequel on Doom 2015, but it also has, like, a lot of cliffhanger stuff going on. Here, on the other hand, there's no real clear sense of cliffhanger. It's just more so just a confusing ending, a mysterious ending that you don't get to decide what's going to happen exactly. Which sucks, because I want to know what the hell happened. Like, is this all a dream that Morgan's having and he's trying to get out of it? Or is it because he's stuck in this dream and he can't get out because he didn't follow what Alex said? And so, like, I kind of feel like that might be the case there. But I don't know. I don't really know. Alright, let me see. A hidden location. What? A hidden location? Is this like a secret room of Easter eggs or something? Alright, let me see what this is all about. I'll speak more about my thoughts soon, but... What the hell's going on? It was a simulation. What? I knew
it's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons was not promising. Empathy quotient shows to be almost non-existent.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
There's no question at every test, every juncture, it showed little to no identification with the crew or their suffering.
What are we going to do?
We failed. This isn't the one.
Start over.
See, that was what I was talking about. That was what I was talking about. So even if I escape, I don't think that there was a difference in that ending. Now that's an ending that I was talking about. That's the ending that I was looking for. That ending is what tells us that we didn't hit the proper ending. I know for the fact that I shouldn't go around and... To be honest, this game is really great, but the problem, there's some flaws to it. Let me point out some flaws. One of the flaws is that this game is going to take forever if you want to go about it in a passive way. I mean, you can go aggressive or you can go mildly aggressive and still be okay, but at the same time, like, it requires a lot of pre-knowledge of what you're going into, because I couldn't save Igwe, I didn't know I was going to keep people safe, I didn't know, like, if killing was the proper way to win this game or something. So there is a sort of, like, I need to meet the expectation of these people, and that will give me the good ending, and that means that I have to associate myself with the crew, which is basically don't kill them, but and I don't get to destroy the ship as well. So I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. So the ending advises me to A, stay as human as possible, like put all the neuromods into the human parts and less so about the other stuff. B, I have to save everyone and don't kill anyone, don't touch anyone. And C, I also have to save the ship from the null wave, like using null wave. That's how I can come up with a good ending for this. So I'm not going to go back in it because I know for a fact that it's going to probably lead me to that same old ending of them talking about how I'm not associated with the ship or the crewmates. And also with the fact that I did not save the ship as much anyways, so no difference anyways. Am I satisfied with the ending? No, I'm not satisfied with the ending, because I can tell there's a multiple endings now at this point, that there is a bunch of things. So I'm guessing that, okay, here's my theory. I'm gonna probably look it up online, watch some other, like the multiple ending stuff on my own. Feel free to exit off my video if you guys want to see what other endings and stuff like that, because there's probably other people who already done the different endings and figured out what kind of endings they got or something like that. But yeah, it's so confusing. The flaw is that you have to think about how the thing you have to look at the big picture of the game. Basically, you got to see the big picture and not be so tunnel vision into figuring out what the hell you're going into. Like, I tunnel vision in a lot, and I just think like the bigger, or not me tunnel visioning. I had a big picture of where like I had to kill everyone because everyone's not trustworthy and everyone is like evil, like Phantom, like they're the ones who cause these neural things to happen. But then again, already more than half the ship is already dead. So why do I have to care about those people? I'm a Phantom as well. Like, if you look at the hand when you see me sitting there, it's basically me just sitting there looking at my hand, and I see that it's a Typhon hand, a Phantom's hand, and so it was more so that they were trying to find. My theory is that they're trying to find Morgan out of this whole Phantom ordeal, because they got a bunch of Typhon stuff, and they're trying to experiment and find out who is really Morgan, because they're looking for the actual Morgan Typhon, because he accidentally got turned into a Typhon without realizing it. So Alex never died, honestly. It was just all in my head, and it's all a dream that was instilled into the Phantom to believe that he is playing Morgan, when in fact he's not. It's a lot. It has a lot of good, like, choose your own sort of ending kind of thing, which is great. It's fantastic. But the flaw to that is just there's no clear understanding of things when people don't look at the big picture. People might play this game like hoarding wise, like me. I just hoard everything and I just do whatever. And then people come in with a pre-plan or no plan. Pre-planned means that they knew everything ahead, or they know what to expect, or they had to think about the big picture of, like, oh, do I have to kill everyone, or should I save everyone? Should I find all these dead bodies, or should I like destroy the ship with the explosion, or have no wave blast to save the ship? Like, you had to decide. But in no way is it easy to save the ship, to be honest. That's the most difficult part, I think, because people have to stealth their way through. Stealth the way through to kill a bunch of these Typhons, because you get limitations to these ammo. You're getting limitation to a lot of the stuff you don't have to access to once you kill somebody. Because when you kill somebody, there's some benefits to it, and then when you don't kill somebody, there are benefits to it, but not a whole lot more than what you expect. But then again, killing people is a bad thing anyways, and I know that the game expresses that in a way where they kind of talk to you about, like, when January tells you, is it safe to keep Michaela alive? And I'm like, I don't need you to tell me. I want to do it myself. I want to see what happens if I kill her or not. Or, like, helping her out and such. Like, there's so many things to it that you have to just think to yourself about it. And then there's ones that just come unplanned. They just went in there and they just started hoarding because they saw the system being like a hoarding system almost, where it's kind of like Fallout 4 or Skyrim, where they're just looting off of everything they can find. Just loot. And I can just do this all day. Look for loot every day and look for side quests that give me loot more. And I'm like, that's definitely how the game goes, right? Another big flaw that I watched another video on this game. Somebody was reviewing it and such. Somebody said that they didn't review it because they couldn't finish the game because the start was so boring, or it was too slow to the point where it's dragging on that got boring to them. It's fine, because I understand that this game would not start fast. Like, this game is not like a fast action pace. It's a slow, mind-twisting start. That's how it was. It was a mind-twisting start, and it slowly got to the point where it's like, you don't get much. You don't start off with a lot. You start off with very little, and you're very limited to this one spot, which is basically the Neuromod division. Yes, the Neuromod division was the first part to the game, and it was like, you don't really have much, to be honest. You don't have much in that type of space. But when you get into the bigger spaces, it becomes more clear that yes, this is where most of the things are at. So then when you get to the big picture, it becomes much, or if you get to the big places, it becomes much more fun because you get more freedom to travel about. You don't have to even follow through the story actually, but you're forced to because you got missions that or you got like places that limit you, and there's like key cards you're missing. It's more like a hide and seek, or not hide and seek, more like a prop hunt with a puzzle strategy kind of game, because it requires you to find these key cards, and you're needing to find a lot of things. You gotta have like these like hidden object, there we go, like the hidden object games, where it's like you gotta really literally search everywhere as much as possible. Every nook and cranny you think might not exist would exist in this game, and that's how it feels every time when I walk through this. Again, I didn't mean to spend like 50 almost 50 parts into this game, or maybe it is 50 parts into this game. I just didn't expect that to stretch on to 50 parts. I thought I was going to end it at 40, but then again, this game sort of had that sort of like, we're going to throw more at you before we leave you to think what this game is all about and such. Yeah, pre-2017 is a mixed kind of thing for me, because I don't think it's problematic gameplay wise. I mean, they did well with updating it every time when they see a problem. I think it's more problematic on the design side of it, like not the level design, but more so on the story design. Probably a little bit unclear on some stuff, a little bit tricky in some stages of the game, but that's how it is for sure in my mind. I mean, some people might have it differently. They might think like, oh, it's fine, it's a great game, very good game, it's not really that bad of a bomb, and that's true. I mean, it's not a bad game, honestly. I would recommend it if somebody has the patience to start off with the slowness that they have, but I wouldn't recommend it if those who like fast-paced action, like Titanfall 2 or COD or Battlefield or something like that of a sort. If they like something shooter and fast-paced, and they play like Fallout 4 maybe. I don't think Fallout 4 starts off slow. It starts off with any way you want it to start off. This game doesn't let you do that. This game lets you start off slow and forces you to start off slow until you hit the first neuromod, or until you've hit the first thing you need to do, that you would just realize, oh, it's a Dishonored type of game, honestly. It is kind of like that. That's what I meant. Like, it was kind of like Dishonored. It's kind of like Bioshock. It's kind of like Dead Space. It's very linear, or no, it's not very linear. It's kind of linear, but in the sense that you get the freedom to choose how to play through that linearness, and which ending you want to go. Because Bioshock has multiple endings, Dishonored had multiple endings, Dead Space doesn't have multiple endings, but it had a linear level sort of, and where you have to like go back to places that you've already visited and stuff like that to sort of like get things done and such and such. The first Dead Space, of course, not the second one. Yeah, so overall, that's what I think. This game has been a really mysterious but very interesting trip. I mean, if any of you guys had followed me through part 1 to this part, I commend you for following me through this. But I mean, a lot of the time I was hoarding, as I mentioned. This game is all about hoarding, to be honest with me. And the story was just kind of like on the side for me for the most parts. So yeah, I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to purchase this game pre-2017. I will leave the Steam store and also the console version, the PS4 and Xbox One, links to those if you want to download them or buy them online. Yeah, check the description box down below for more information about my channel and such, and leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys haven't. Hope to see you guys in another series or another video of mine, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, night, or whenever watching this. I'm sorry if my commentary is dry, as I mentioned. I'm a bit tired still. My mind is just like, do I want to speak? Do I want to say anything? I'm tired. I need to think. I need to think as much as I can. But yeah, if I have any more additional thoughts, I'll put it in the comments box. And overall, this game, again, really good, or pretty good. Just minor set flaws, and just overall, that's how it is, I think. So anyways, that's it for me in this series, and I'm on to do another series, I guess. So, Roz, out.